Welcome, welcome. Good morning or good evening. Whatever time it is you're watching this. I'm just finishing up the last few preparations here. And then we can start. Okay. Also, I'm trying something new here. As a little test in the background, if I can do simultaneously record horizontal and vertical videos. I wonder if that will work. I guess everything is up and ready now. As you can see outside, it's very foggy here right now. However, it should soon clear up and reveal a cloudy sky. Oh well. There we go. That looks better. Welcome to another weekly music stream where I go through all the amazing artists that create Final Fantasy XIV and other games music covers, and I showcase them here while playing Final Fantasy XIV in the background, doing some tasks to fill out my achievements. But first, before I dive right into the music, I like to do some news, if there are any. News related to Final Fantasy XIV and to music. Obviously, biggest news already clear, the next patch that will drop next week, but I did prepare something, so let's see if it will work. There we go. That seems to have worked. Finally added the slide, the stinger, but I still need some more or some music go with it. So yeah, finally a proper news screen, or start of a news screen. First of all, we have news from the Square Enix music channel. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they started uploading tracks from Endwalker. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe they want to release them for streaming. but it's weird that they upload them as videos basically without video, it's just the track. So we have Endwalk, we have Flow, I just couldn't resist to listen to that one. With Hearts Aligned, Closed in Distance Instrumental, Answers, the Endwalker one, and Endwalker Footfalls. Just the audio. So maybe they will release them for streaming, I thought, although they already were out for streaming, which is weird that they uploaded them. But we will see, maybe that will bring us something for the future, something special for the future. By the way, I recommend following the Square Enix music channel because they sometimes release amazing covers themselves, like last week when we had the Kugane cover by Benjaminos. There are so many great tracks in here. Next up, the Timeless Classics Volume 2, which will be out on the 18th of February in Japan. Do they have? Yes, they have. For Europe and North America. Release date, there we go, it will be on March 2026. When that one will come. It's a series they started where they take tracks from their games, from Square Enix games, and make covers themselves again. And this time, in the second volume, they added 4 tracks from Final Fantasy XIV, and now this week they released the previews for these tracks. So let's give them a listen real quick. We have Endwalker. By the way, what I wanted to say before I start, it's actually the Final Fantasy XIV sound team that mainly worked on this iteration of the Timeless Classics. Soken isn't listed in the credits down here, but he did tweet out that he also helped here and there. But it was mainly his the people below him that made the arrangements. He just was there for guidance and some final checks, I guess. Then we have Scream. That's very fast and I like it. A really nice cover. Slightly different rhythm and really a lot faster. Then we have Oblivion Never Let Go version, which is just a vocal cover. They use the original music, but they have a new singer, although it doesn't say who the singer is yet.
Unchosen path, a broken past, forspoken wrath. The pain won't cease, I'll find no peace, no sweet release. Fragile creatures, we adapt to feed the reaper. Ever running, we adapt.
by the way, I did cover this track myself. I'm not gonna link it, you can find it on Spotify, on YouTube Music and Apple Music. It's out there. And last but not least, we have Be My Honey.
Give me love forever just because I'll be your queen, be honey, be lovely, I'll be your one and only champion. I'll be your full-time loyal, worship me, love me again, until the end. I'll be your queen.
Really nice swing jazzy cover of Be My Honey.
Adored by workers here and there, I'll let you be my little drone honey.
So yeah, Timeless Classics Volume 2 will be out in Japan on the 18th of February. It will take until March to be released in Europe and North America. I have to admit, I have pre-ordered mine already from Japan, therefore I will get it pretty close to that date. They are always really, really fast at delivering them to me. And last but not least, the final news message. Square Enix, or actually Final Fantasy XIV channel, released a new video featuring I can't speak this morning, Masayoshi Soken, Tom Morello and Caleb Shomo, speaking about Everything Burns. I will hopefully not forget to link that one down below on YouTube in the VOD, so you can check it out yourself, or just go to the Final Fantasy XIV YouTube channel and watch it there. It's a very nice, just them slightly talking about Everything Burns. Nothing too deep. It's just a really, really gorgeous, small, quick video. And now, let's head back to the previous scene. And get ready for the main event today. For the maps. And by the way, one thing I forgot to mention, I did not yet get new glasses, but I'm testing out the frame here, with this one, if it will work. First of all, I'm testing it with the headset on, how it feels to have these glasses with the headset. The glass in here is just a fake see-through glass, so nothing. It's not what's the word? Doesn't have any correction on them, and quite frankly, I don't really need correction for this distance. I'm nearsighted, therefore close things are completely okay for me to look at, so I can easily see the computer screen without any blurry pixels. But looking into the distance, that's where I have a problem. So it doesn't hinder me with these glasses on. I just wanted to check how they look on camera, how they look on my face. I can check this after the stream. So then, now it's time to dive into maps, and I will continue with the potentially special Timeborn maps, which will always trigger a portal from Endwalker, because I still need some more achievements here. It's all the way down here. The Excitatron 6000. I need one more clear to get this achievement, and 11 more for the next one. I won't get that one because I only have 9 maps, but hopefully I will get at least one more clear today. So I'm working through all these achievements still. Will take a while to get them all. I'm doing this in the background while we listen to some new music, and can already say next week will obviously be, or maybe be, the new grind for the relic weapons. that we have here. Ones that I currently own. I don't know what the step is yet. They probably release the changes today or tomorrow. We will see what changes they will make on how the next step might go. So I will probably be grinding that one starting next week. We will see. So yeah, first let's start with these ones. We have one in Mare Lamentorum. And that should be this one here. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna turn off in-game music completely. I'm gonna turn the browser source back on. There we go. And now let's dive into not today's, this week's music. First, I have one that I almost didn't include because of the thumbnail. I didn't really know what this one was about, and I opened it and only quickly listened into it and had to say, yeah, that definitely has to go into today's stream. It's Crystal Tower as a Mario Paint cover. It's by Squishy Pixelz, a new entry for me. So let's just start it up and you will very, very quickly realize what this is all about. Let's go. I actually didn't know you could do this in Mario Paint. I guess you can do pretty much everything in this game. By the way, I'm trying to adjust the volume as we go. Sorry if it's sometimes a bit low or a bit loud. Very nice timpani sounds there. And because of soundscape, it sounds really nicely old school. You can actually use this video to play the track yourself. As you can see, it's normal scores. Really nicely arranged. Don't know how difficult it is in Mario Paint to do this, but very well done. Really like this one. And yeah, you can still see my suggestions. I still have no idea how to turn them off. No idea why the last one showed up right now here. I don't know this channel. Anyway, it's all fine. We are in the first Treasure Dungeon, by the way. Next, an all-time favorite. I don't think they released a new track this week, at least I didn't find one. But I have so many. Actually, no, this one is from this week. But they usually release a few more tracks per week. But it's okay, they released so many Final Fantasy XIV tracks previously. My list will probably last until the end of the year. So that's all fine with me. It's Sodaorat, the name of the channel, and for this week I chose the track Ruby Moonrise. I didn't listen to this one yet, I just picked one that sounded good. The name. And yeah, let's dive right in. Ruby Moonrise as a piano cover. Not an easy track. It's very fast. Music from Costa del Sol. From Final Fantasy XIV. Costa del Sol. Ooh. Bit more variation in the lower ends. I really do like this tune, it's just very easy to listen to. And fits the vibe of this beach. At least I think it does. But yeah, it's very, very fast and not easy to play. And why do I know that it's not easy to play? Because it's actually one of my first covers that I did all these years ago. For those that don't know, and it's very far back in my list. Let's see. It should be here somewhere. No? I wanted to check this real quick because you would hear how much I struggled with that one. Or did I hide it now? Because I was too embarrassed about it. If I could write Ruby. I guess I hit it. Okay. Then let's real quick go into backend on YouTube and search for it, because I'm sure I did not delete it. Yeah, I didn't delete it, I only hid it. Maybe I should unhide it again one day. Just to see that was my attempt back then in 2017. That's a while ago. With a MIDI fighter. I should use this one again, the MIDI fighter. It's actually quite fun to play with it. And now it starts to fall apart. Completely. Yeah, I guess I wanted to remake it one day. That's why I hate it. Actually, it doesn't sound as bad as I remembered, to be completely honest. Okay, this ending here is, or this solo part is slightly bad. And I didn't know what to do with the bass. I wanted to add a bass and had no idea how to even bass. So yeah, I know the struggle with this track in particular. Maybe I will recreate that one again one day. And do it properly. And maybe I will take out my MIDI fighter once again. Because I really actually enjoyed playing with that thing. And it's just sitting under the desk over there. Under the desk. And gathering dust, to be completely honest. Now, today will be a Everything Burns day. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Everything Burns covers today. So that one will play quite a few times. And we already start with the first one now. I try to spread them out slightly. And we have the first cover, Everything Burns. I think this one is a vocal cover. I only briefly listened into these ones. I have not listened to the whole cover yet. It's by a new entry, Chaos. I'm sorry for what the rest here means. I did not check it. Maybe I should. Really quickly. Translate what that means over there. There we go. That's the camera app. Well, it doesn't really help me. Chaos Keishu. Don't know what Keishu means. Oh well. Everything burns. Chaos Keishu. Let's go.
Never had choice, never let off think. Cold and up's gonna hold world watching. Ready, set, go, and in no stopping. Only one option, lighting up. Ha!
Yeah, great vocal cover.
Heart is pounding on my chest, bubbles inside of me. Looking at what's around me, cold swinging, I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the upswing. Cold and up's gonna whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and the in no stopping. Only one option.
And that additional voice there. Ooh. Screaming isn't easy, by the way. Keeping the notes?
Shaking on my skin, I got tingle in my hand. Moving like a lightning strike, a mountain ice, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let it off swing.
Another layer. And the correct text. Not the one posted on in the Square Enix blog, because that one is actually wrong. Or a different text. But it's wrong, it's just one word is different. Ah, too bad I didn't include the rap part of the track. I really enjoyed it up until this point. Very well done. Hopefully one day we'll get the full track with rap part from them. Now, the next track sadly uses imagery that I don't really support, but the track itself is completely human-made, and therefore I will showcase it nonetheless. I did not hear this one yet, I just know this track in and out because it used to be my mount music for I think almost a year when I got my Amaro mount back in Shadowbringers. I just love this track so much that I couldn't stop using the Amaro. And yeah, it's On Our Fates Alight by EmoshisLive. Let's go. It's a track not everybody knows about, even though everybody could hear it once during their Shadowbringers gameplay. It's the theme of the Crystarium. It's slightly, even slightly brighter actually. Love the strings. strings and the flute. Really nicely arranged there. And the cheeky prelude melody. Change. Come back around. Ooh, building up again. Really powerful strings. Nice call and response. Now a slight improvisation, I guess. Don't remember this part from the original. Beautiful nonetheless, obviously. Ah, back with the main melody. Oh. Interesting switch there with the melody. Gorgeous harp. Doesn't resolve. Interesting. Kept it suspended at the end. Very interesting. I like it. Thank you for this beautiful cover track. And the next one on my list, another new, actually not a new entry. I just didn't upload too many yet. It's quite a new channel. It's a cover of Close in the Distance with an acoustic guitar by Pannedemonium. I have not listened to the whole track, only briefly listened into it to get a feeling of how it sounds. So yeah, I'm quite excited for the whole track. Let's just dive right in.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind.
Ooh.
But here you are, journey. Now a
Lovely voice.
fading from sight. But I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears.
And starting
Flowing, winding
very low because it will go up high
no sea.
at the end, this track.
And yet our hope remains, guiding, lighting the way. No time for morning rises on a land reborn from the ashes. and skies tranquil after the storm.
Always amazing when people can do two things at the same time, as in playing an instrument and singing while playing. It's not easy, I can tell you.
The sun will shine again.
Even more if it's such a beautiful voice.
Look back. Through you we live tales of loss and fire and faith. Every
Really nice.
word on our hearts engraved.
Strong presence there.
Dark you will not stray.
And great breath control.
Forge ahead till the end. We pray.
If you're not used to this track, it's really difficult to have enough breath during the chorus. Really gorgeous. And I hope to hear a lot more from them. Really, really nice. And next on my list, obviously, not obviously, but as I mentioned, I have a lot of Everything Burns today. And we have another Everything Burns, another new channel that I only just subscribed before the stream, Elpis channel. Not sure if they named it after Elpis and Endwalker or if the name actually already was there before. Regardless, they made a Everything Burns cover, and let's listen to that one. I actually don't think I re-listened this one yet. So it will be blind reaction. Let's go.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Ha!
That's a nice voice.
Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood
Ooh.
goes inside of me.
That's a switch.
At the walls around me closing in, I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win.
Huge range.
Got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Everything burns.
Yeah, that's a big range.
Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns.
Again, screaming is very difficult to do. And he nails the streams.
Shaking out my skin, I got tingling in my hands. Moving like a lightning strike, I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns.
And will we get the rap this time? Looks like it.
House packed out here to make friends. to a time moment. I love it this sense. Who am I taking out thinking you're next? Everything burns.
I wonder if they recreated that background vocal too. Could be.
Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Everything burns.
Really beautiful cover of Everything Burns. Very well done. I'm looking forward to many, many more cover tracks by them. Now this next one, I was not sure whether or not to include it, because it is technically a re-upload of a track that, a track that I featured back in November. I had to check after quickly testing out the first few, or listen to the first few tunes. So this channel, the RigatoniMusic, re-uploaded a track from what was the name? The Orchestra? The Virtual Orchestra, I think was the name of the other channel. So at first I wasn't sure if I wanted to include it here, but then when scrolling through I noticed they actually include videos of the other artists that played on this track. And just to, because they showcase the other artist, which wasn't in the old track from November. That one was just instrumental. This one actually has just a static picture. But because it features people playing the instruments during the track, I thought, yeah, let's include that one as well. So I have listened to this track before, back in November, but now we can listen to it once again. Ravana's Revel. So it's both tracks, The Hand That Gives the Rose, and afterwards, Unbending Steel. Let's go. Ooh. Let's try one. Oh no, it will be one of these, right? It will be a fake out, I guess. Let's see. No, actually, I was actually correct. I'll take it. Does he have a snake? He has a snake. Okay. I mean, why not? Pets actually like music. Nice snare. Ooh, nice roll. Very deep. Gorgeous light. no snake. Okay. Actually, they all have a snake. Okay, not all of them, but some have. Only now notice this one. That's a drummer I really like. That snare sound. Beautiful cover. All of you, very, very well done. Great job. Actually really nice to listen to it once again. Even more with visuals now. Really gorgeous. And next, what else than Everything Burns? I told you there are a lot of Everything Burns today. This time a bass cover. So we had two vocals, now we have a bass. And we will get one more different instrument later. This one here is another, not new entry. I have featured him before. Itou MK. And here we have Everything Burns. Let's go.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Ha! Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think what's it gonna be? Never had a choice.
Very nice idea too. I think I said this last time already. To pan it on just one ear or one side, so you can actually make it out really, really well. Now it's a lot more involved in this part now. Ooh. That high note was nice.
do or die moment. I love it this tense. Who am I taking out? Thinking you're next. You're next.
Ooh. Nice effect on the bass sound. Very well done. Great bass cover. Two more on my list for today. Not too many new tracks this week, but there were some. Maybe next week with the new patch, more will drop from people. I know that there are more people are working on tracks. The next one, we will deviate slightly from Final Fantasy XIV to the precursor Final Fantasy XI. And here we have a track called Echoes of a Zephyr. The track from Gustaberg S, from the past Gustaberg. And here we have a chill remix by Spaceroast. They actually uploaded this one quite a while ago, a month ago, but it never showed up in my list. Possibly because I don't specifically look for Final Fantasy XI tracks. But I also didn't get a notification that it didn't show up in my subscribers list for some reason. But I just didn't look at the time that they upload them. So I have a few more of Spaceroast in my list now from Final Fantasy XI, some more tracks, because I really like their interpretation of those older tracks. So let's dive right in, get some nostalgic feeling, and obviously it's a Taru Taru, because usually Taru Taru and Lalafell are the ones that make the best music. Don't come at me, or come at me, and I can prove to you that it's mainly Lalafell and Taru Taru that make all these amazing projects. I don't know why. So let's go! Echoes of a Zephyr by Spaceroast. Such a nostalgic feeling for me, this track. I have listened to this one on hours back in the day. While trying to get Gustaberg S under Winter's control. It wasn't an easy task to do, because it was so far away. Oh. Nice switch up in the drums. And I really like the combination of the strings and lute, I think. It's difficult to hear what exactly it is, but it's a nice combination. Ooh. And now the acoustic guitar. love the percussion in the background. That just gives it this grounded feeling and keeps it alive. While not overpowering it, it's not too strong. It's just a nice layer back in the background. And beautiful saxophone. Now synth-based flutes or something like that. It's difficult to hear all the layers. There are so many layers in this track. Even now without the percussion, it just flows really nicely. Something draws me to this door, I don't know why. It's the wrong one. It's okay. Ooh, a nice texture at the end here. Nice grainy texture. Really a beautiful track. I like that one very, very much. Now in the weird position, I have one more track planned for today. But it would be a shame to stop now already. So I'm quickly going to deposit some items because my inventory is almost full. But while doing this, let's listen to another track before I will do the final Everything Burns. Let me check my list of tracks. Yeah, let's take that one here. And do I have another one that I could do? Maybe that one. Okay. First, I will go with this one here. The PSYCHOPATHS with Fleeting Moments. Let's go. Track against Themis. Oh, keeping it down low a bit longer. Yeah, that's very different compared to the original. Keeping it much calmer. Actually, keeping it calmer and more rock heavy. Which is weird to say that it's both. But that's what it is. While we are doing some more maps, the sun is now finally rising outside. That took a while. Very nice to keep it low. Not really too much to say because it's just beautiful arrangement. Beautiful rocky arrangement. Nice drum break. Now, solos. Now we get the classic piano sound for this encounter. Ooh, interesting. Pull it back again for the end. Really gorgeous. Beautiful cover of Fleeting Moments. And now is actually a bad timing, because I should go and grab another link from my spreadsheet. Let's hope I could do that one, so I won't die. Just to quickly grab that link here. There we go. The next track that I just briefly checked out is from The Adventures of Glitter. The track Parting Ways. I have not listened to that one yet, so let's see what that one will be. I didn't want to ram this. Ah, great, it didn't copy the link correctly. Great. Let's try again. Oh, let's get out of here. Let's try again. Now it worked. Great. Not too big a fan of the imagery, but the track itself I know is human-made. It sounds really nice. Ooh. Leichter Glockenspiel there. Now into the viola. Really nicely arranged. Let's hope I'm not getting kicked out right away. That would be sad. Good. Really nice remix of this track. Parting Ways. And now we'll go to the final one that I planned for today. Another time, Everything Burns. Although planned for today, well, it was planned obviously, but it only got released yesterday. Or not even 24 hours a day before, and I only knew about it because I follow this person on Twitter. That's why I knew they had released this track. It did not yet show up on my YouTube search results. It did not show up on my feed yet, on my YouTube feed, which leads me back to what I always say each week. If you know a track, if you know an artist I really should feature during these streams, please let me know in the comments on the YouTube VOD. Because YouTube's algorithm, when you search things, again has changed dramatically recently, and it's hiding a lot of tracks from you if you don't specifically search for the name of the video. It's very likely that smaller artists are getting ignored completely. So if you know someone that I have not featured yet and really should feature, please let me know and I will add them to my list to check them out. But now enough talk. Let's go to the final one that I want to do today. It's again, Everything Burns, a drum cover by Hurriken-hatch. I don't have time to listen to this one yet. Will be the first listen, a premiere, a blind reaction. Let's say it that way. That's a better word. Let's go.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up. Ha! blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in. I think, what's it gonna be? Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go.
A nice second camera for the bass drum. Ooh, nice fill. Sped up there slightly, but it doesn't matter. Really not much to say, just sounds great. I do wonder how they record cymbals. Or all the instruments in general. Because I couldn't really see a mic anywhere, and recording drum set is really difficult. I tried myself to rig one once, but I failed completely. Obviously, I didn't have the correct microphones to do so, but it's very difficult, especially cymbals, because you don't know how the cymbal will wobble around, and every wobble you can hear on the recording. I really wonder how they did do, or how people record or mic drum sets. I'm actually really interested in that one. So then I'm gonna finish this dungeon here, and then that will be it for today. Let's see if I can get to the end of this. Let's first turn on in-game music again. And also we can get rid of that one. There we go. Now, let's see. We are on stage 3, I think, right? Yeah. So I have 2 more that I should... One more chest and then will be the... One more floor and then will be the end. Let's see. Will I get there or will the stream end earlier? No, it went. Okay. So once again, couldn't get to the end. But it's okay. One day I will be able to get all these achievements. It just won't be today. But one day I will. So, where should I go for the end of the stream? Let's go there. Because why not? Just because there are a lot of people here, that makes it actually a lot more interesting. But I have to turn the UI off because there are a lot of people here that are talking a lot of things. So ending stream here would actually be quite nice with all these people around. Oh. Even more music. Let's go up here. I think that's a nice place to end the stream on. So then, yeah. Let's put up another timestamp. There we go. I have a clock running on the side here to make the timestamp so that I can much more quickly edit the description after the stream, where I will link all the timestamps for the individual tracks down below, as well as then add all the links to the music that I played today during the stream, so you can much more easily find your favorite track after the stream, and people that actually made the music can also more easily find when I did react to their music. That's why I'm always keeping clock open on my right and making timestamps there. So yeah, after stream I will add all the info in the description. It will take a while until I can actually do that. Sometimes YouTube doesn't allow me to edit the description right away. Let's see how it will go today. How well. And also there is a link to a playlist that is way too long already, but I will keep adding all these tracks to the playlist so you can listen to them without me talking over it. Again, I will have to split it up one day into smaller sections, but I don't really want to. I'm still working on a better solution, what I could do for featuring all these amazing artists so that you can much more easily listen to all of them. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to today's stream. Next Tuesday, we know patch 7.41 will be live, and we will get the next relic step, and therefore I will probably do the relic grind next Sunday, depending on what that grind is. Otherwise, there is always other things that I can do. There are always other things I can do to get some more achievements done in Final Fantasy XIV. Nothing else for me to say now. Then have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful start into the new week. Please stay safe and warm inside. It's very cold, especially over in North America. It's okay here. It's around 0 degrees Celsius, which is normal for this time of year. But yeah, if you are living in a place where it's suddenly really cold, please stay safe. One last thing, by the way. As you know, when I start the stream, I have this camera outside, which right now shows the last image. I have to restart the camera real quick. As you can see, the fog has lifted and you actually see some blue screen. Blue sky. The main reason why I actually installed this camera was because back in the days we had some polar lights, but ever since they did not show up again. Which one do I take? This one here? I guess, yeah. until this week, and we finally once again got some polar lights. Did I open the right one? Yeah, I guess. On this side of the screen, if you watch here, it's pretty sped up, this one here, sadly, but it's okay. Around 10. Around here, I guess. I think it started. Starting getting red, and here they are. Some nice polar lights. Only for a very brief moment. And I do have the unsped up version. Actually, I should have it too. Is it this one here? No, that's also sped up. That's also sped up. I do have the normal version, but maybe I also have to get it from my camera once more. I do have it somewhere. Yeah, but finally I managed to catch some on the recording. Actually, I came back home right around, or just a few minutes before they started. If I had been a few minutes later, I could have seen them myself, but I didn't. But luckily I could record them, or I did record them, and I can now watch them afterwards. So yeah, that's why I actually installed the camera there. So enough of that. Again, thank you very much for tuning in. I know more music will follow next week, more amazing new tracks. I know people that are working on tracks. I'm working on one myself, but it didn't really change much since last time, but it will come. Sooner or later I will have something new to show you too. And please, if you watch this back, let me know what you think of these new glasses. I have another pair that I will maybe try next week, how it looks like. And then I will have to decide which one I actually want to get real glasses in, because these ones are fake. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye. And last but not least, on screen right now, there we go, are the subscribers and the supporters over on Patreon and on Ko-fi. Especially subscribers over on Patreon, thank you very, very much for all your support over the years. Lindsay Ashlyn, Tortellini, Laurie Wood, Maginat, Cassie Stelk, and Within Syntic. Sorry for any mispronunciations, by the way. But thank you very much for all your continued support. It really means the world to me, what you do. Thank you very, very much. And goodbye.